The story of Fox Kids, a generation of children's television, a feeling that never fades. Picture this, it's a regular school day in the late 1990s. You throw your backpack in the corner, kick off your shoes, and before you even think about homework, the TV is on. With the push of a button, that familiar jingle plays, Fox Kids. For an entire generation of children, Fox Kids was more than just a TV channel. It was a place of adventure, humor, excitement, and comfort. But behind the colorful cartoons, the quirky commercials, and the catchy jingles lies a story of media empires, billion-dollar deals, international expansion, and eventually a quiet ending. Today, let's dive into the full journey. From its birth in the US in 1990 to its final days in the Netherlands almost 3 decades later. The beginning in America, 1990 to 1992. It all started in the United States, September 8, 1990. Fox, then a relatively young TV network founded only in 1986, wanted to attract kids. The big 3 networks, ABC, CBS, and NBC, already had Saturday morning cartoon blocks. Fox thought, why not us? So Fox Children's Network was born. At first, it was small, just half an hour on weekdays and a few hours on Saturday mornings. By 1991, it had been renamed Fox Kids Network and quickly expanded to 90 minutes a day during the week and 4 hours on Saturdays. The magic was in the programming. Fox Kids mixed purchase content with original shows. Early highlights included Bashabee's World, a funny animated series about a boy with an overactive imagination. Eek the Cat, about an optimistic purple cat always getting into trouble. Tig Tick, a parody superhero show that became a cult hit. But the real game changer was still to come, the arrival of the Power Rangers. In 1993, Fox Kids made a bold move. Saban Entertainment had acquired a Japanese show, Super Sentai. They spliced in American actors, kept the Japanese fight scenes, and launched it as Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It exploded into a global craze. Kids wanted everything: action figures, lunchboxes, costumes, VHS tapes. Power Rangers wasn't just a TV hit, it was a cultural phenomenon. Fox Kids went from popular to unstoppable. The Golden Years, 1993 to 1996. During the early to mid-1990s, Fox Kids grew rapidly. By 1992, the block had already expanded to 3 hours on weekdays. Partnerships made the difference. Warner Brothers Animation contributed shows like Animaniacs, Tiny Toon Adventures, and Batman, the animated series. Some later moved to Kids WB. Washington delivered X-Men the animated series and Spider-Man the animated series. Fox Kids also launched a home video label, letting children rewatch their favorite shows on VHS, a big deal in the pre-streaming world. By the mid-90s, Fox Kids wasn't just another children's block. It was the home of the coolest cartoons and superheroes. Saban merger and global expansion, 1996 to 1999. In 1996, Fox Children's Productions merged with Saban Entertainment to form Fox Kids Worldwide. It was a logical move. Fox provided the network infrastructure, while Saban brought powerhouse shows like Power Rangers and Digimon. Their goal was clear: expand beyond America and conquer the world. In 1995, the first international Fox Kids channel launched in Australia. In 1996, the UK and Latin America followed. And in 1997, it was the Netherlands' turn. Fox Kids in the Netherlands, 1997. On August 2, 1997, Dutch children were introduced to Fox Kids. The channel shared airtime with TV10 and Veronica. Fox Kids by day, Veronica by night. It was an instant hit. Fox Kids offered something unique, a mix of international action hits and local programming. Beloved shows included Dragon Ball Z, those long battles that seemed endless but kept you glued to the screen. Digimon, often compared to Pokemon, but with its own digital twist. Shin Chan, a mischievous boy who often shocked parents. Kitschest and the Gang, Samurai Pizza Cats, Inspector Gadget. Between shows, there were catchy bumpers, contests, and commercials that kids could quote by heart. A daily ritual. Fox Kids was more than a channel. It was part of kids' daily rhythm. After school, rush home to catch Dragon Ball Z or Digimon. Weekends, wake up early for a marathon of cartoons. Contests and local shows, from call-in games to Dutch productions like Zap Live and later Godla. For kids, Fox Kids wasn't just TV, it felt like a friend who was always there. Cracks begin to show, 1997 to 2001. Even at its peak, challenges loomed. By the late 90s, competition was fierce. Nickelodeon was rapidly growing, with local productions and hits like SpongeBob SquarePants. Ningwa's WB dominated with Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh!, which were not just shows but massive global franchises. Swollen Network was expanding in Europe. In the US, Fox Kids ratings declined, while costs for new content rose. The empire showed its first cracks. Disney buys Fox Kids, 2001. In July 2001, the Walt Disney Company stepped in. They acquired Fox Family Worldwide, the parent company of Fox Kids, for roughly $3 billion plus debt. This gave Disney, the US Fox Family Channel, soon rebranded as ABC Family, all international Fox Kids channels, Baban's library, including Power Rangers. Disney's plan was simple: fold everything into its own global children's empire. The end in the US, 2001-2002. After the Disney takeover, Fox Kids quickly disappeared in America. A week later, 4Kids Entertainment launched a new block, Foxbox. And just like that, Fox Kids was gone from US television. Jetix, the successor, 2004 to 2010. Internationally, Fox Kids lived on for a while, but in 2004, Disney announced a rebranding, Jetix. In the Netherlands, the switch happened in 2005. Kids were shocked. The cheerful Fox Kids logo and jingles were gone, replaced by a slick, action-oriented brand. Jetix brought a new generation of shows: Weich, Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go, Injuriya Yo. It was successful, but many viewers felt it lacked the warmth of Fox Kids. Jetix was cool, but Fox Kids was family. Disney XD and the Quiet Ending, 2010 to 2018. In 2010, Disney completed the transition. Jetix channels worldwide were rebranded as Disney XD. In the Netherlands, Disney XD continued for several years, sometimes as a 24-hour channel. But in 2018, even that 24/7 feed was shut down. With it, the final traces of Fox Kids vanished. The legacy of Fox Kids. What remains is powerful nostalgia. Afternoons spent with Dragon Ball Z, the excitement of Digimon, the laughs from Shin Chan. Fox Kids pioneered the idea of a truly global children's channel. Online groups still share old bumpers, jingles, and commercials to relive the magic. Fox Kids didn't fail. It wasn't canceled because kids stopped watching. It disappeared because Disney bought it, rebranded it, and absorbed it. Conclusion: a childhood friend. Fox Kids was more than television. It was a friend who greeted you every day, who introduced you to heroes, who made you laugh and sometimes left you on the edge of your seat. For everyone who grew up in the 1990s and early 2000s, Fox Kids is a lasting memory. It was the soundtrack of childhood. And maybe, when you see that old logo or hear a jingle today, you feel that same spark of joy you felt as a kid, turning on the TV and thinking, yes, Fox Kids is on. And that brings us to the end of the story of Fox Kids. From its humble beginnings in 1990, to the global empire that shaped childhoods, to its quiet transformation into Jetix and Disney XD, Fox Kids left behind a legacy far greater than its years on air. For some, it was the thrill of Dragon Ball Z. For others, the fun of Digimon, or the chaos of Shin Chan. But no matter which shows you loved, Fox Kids was more than a channel. It was a shared experience. It connected kids across neighborhoods, countries, and even continents. Today, Fox Kids exists only in memory, and maybe on a few old VHS tapes or YouTube clips. But for those who grew up with it, that memory is powerful. Because Fox Kids wasn't just TV. It was a friend, a daily ritual, and a part of growing up. So the next time you stumble across that old logo or hear a familiar jingle, take a moment to smile, because somewhere, deep inside, that kid who once rushed home from school to watch Fox Kids is still there. This was the story of Fox Kids. Thanks for listening.